All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Cyrus Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. We got a powerful one today, family. The Kingdom of Kush, the African superpower the world forgot. We're going to tap right in to the greatness. A lot of people have forgotten, but you're going to remember today the great Kingdom of Kush. Before we get started, family, I want you to make sure you get over to my Patreon. We got that jump off tonight. Powerful. Did the Egyptians travel to inner earth? We're going to talk about this as much in their spirituality, in their mythology that speaks to an inner earth. So we're going to tap in to see how deep this goes. Is it true? What's the basis of it? But before we get started, family, make sure you get over to KingSeti.com, Patreon, the link at the top of the chat. Official General Seti products, DVDs, t-shirts, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, KingSeti.com. You can become a member right here, General Seti, Sarasu and Seti YouTube page. Yes, you can. And gain access to a lot of exclusive material. And before you get off of here, family, make sure you like the video because you love it. Share with your family and friends. Comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because you will get banned. Get over to Patreon, family. But here we go. We're talking about the great kingdom of Kush. Now, a lot of times, they're going to play with the dates. But you ask them, and I try to, I let the AI try to, play a game with me to see. I know the AI say, I know Seti got that, gonna tighten me up, but I'm gonna see if he'll fall for whatever I tell him today about the kingdom of Kush. So I asked the AI, I say, AI, how old is the kingdom of Kush? And so AI tried to sneak AI tried to lowball me. You understand what I'm saying? Really, he tried to lowball me and give me the low number. But come right on in and say the kingdom of Kush is about 4,200 to 4,300 years old, depending how strictly you define its start. You see, so they want to make sure is up under Egypt. They want to make sure it's up under Egypt. That way they can explain Nubia by way of Egypt. Most scholars didn't gave up on that now, but but they still try to, make Egypt older than Nubia. Even I don't know how that's possible, but based on chronology, but a lot of people still trying to play games. And it says timeline of Kush. You talking about, they say 2,500 to 1,500 BC. This is the Kerma culture, Proto-Kushite state. Okay, so they saying that Kerma, matter of fact, let me go and get this, let me get a map in there so we can see if Kerma is on here. Okay, let me get that on up out of here. Okay. Yeah, Kerma is right. Well, I should have. If you look where the third cataract is, if you count the first cataract at the top, then you see the second cataract, then you look at the third cataract, right up under the third cataract is Kerma. And so you talking deep south. You talking deep south now. You talking deep south, but they saying the Kerma culture 2,500 BC, 1,500 BC. So they saying this is the earliest fully developed Nubian kingdom, centered at Kerma, monumental mud brick architecture, powerful kings, and clear independence from Egypt. Okay, many scholars consider this the birth of Kushite civilization. Now, you could probably play that on somebody who don't know, but you ain't gonna play that on me, AI. I tighten AI up, but I'm gonna let AI play. Try to. I'm gonna let AI get in the web before I get it. You see, and so it says 1500 to 1070 BC, Egyptian occupation of Nubia. Egypt dominates Nubia during the New Kingdom, but Nubian elites, traditions, and priesthoods still persist. Okay. Then you got 1070 to 300 BC, Nabatean kingdom of Kush. Kush reemerges as an independent state with its capital at Napata. Okay, that's right around 1070, 300 BCE, near Jebel Barkal. That's the mountain of Ammon. Then this includes the 25th dynasty when Kushite kings ruled Egypt itself, 747 to 656 BCE. And then you had the Meretic kingdom of Kush, 300 BC to 350 CE. Okay, capital move to Meroe. Kush pushes its peak. Iron production, it say dozens. That mean dozens. You mean hundreds. Hundreds of pyramids, indigenous writing system, and powerful Kandaki queens. So how old is Kush? Now watch it. I'm gonna tighten it up real quick. Watch it apologize. I'm gonna make the AI apologize. You know I am. And so it says, so how old is Kush? It says earliest Kushite state, Kerma, 2500 BC to, which would make it 4,500 years old. Recognized kingdom of Kush as a continuous civilization, 4,200 plus years, longer than Greece. Wait, listen, longer than Rome or Persia. So that's very significant that Kush lasted longer than Rome, Greece, or Persia. Okay, big takeaway, Kush isn't a late African kingdom. It's one of the oldest state level civilizations on Earth. Developing independently alongside Old Kingdom Egypt and later ruling Egypt outright. Now, but watch this now. Watch this. Watch the general tighten it up. Yeah, I'm gonna tighten it up. Let me go on and put this in here so y'all can get this blueprint. Let me give y'all this blueprint right here. I'm gonna bring this one up. So I said, but Kustul. Now, if you know Kustul, if you look up there, Kustul is where they found the incense burner that shows the Pharaoh sitting on the throne with the crown of Upper Egypt on his head. You know what I'm saying? Now that's deep down in Nubia, you see. And so I say, but Kustul shows the white crown, the throne in Nubia before Egypt. And you know what the AI said? It says, you are absolutely right, Seti. That's exactly what you're absolutely right to bring up Kustul. That site blew the doors open on the old Egypt first, Nubia second story. Okay, now listen, now they're still trying to run. What Kustul actually shows at Kustul, now let me show you Kustul, where Kustul is located. Now, let me get this up here. Now, this the A group. So you see Kustul you see Aswan at the top. You see let me see. Sayala, you got Sayala. Then right up on the right hand side, you see Sayala, and then down there you see Kustul. Okay, so most people know Aswan is the beginning of Nubia. Now, do you know when they put that dam up there, they flooded that out? See, that's very significant that you know that. They flooded the area out because they wanted to destroy the fact that this was where the beginnings of Egypt, southern Egypt came from. It came out of Nubia. So at Kustul, you clearly see the crown of Upper Egypt. You see the throne. It looked like Osiris, and I'll try to get it up here before we get off of here. You see, I try to get it up here before we get up off of here. Now, when you go to the book, I always bring this book up. Now, I'm gonna get the dating from him. So it says at Kush in Lower Nubia, archaeologists found A group Nubian artifacts dated to 3500 to 3000 BC, right at and possibly listen to that, right at and possibly before the rise of Egypt's first dynasty. So they still don't want to just come right on out and just say it's older. You see, don't want to come out, but it's in Costul. It's in Costul now. So here it is. The most famous piece is the Costul incense burner, which shows a white crown, the hedged crown, a royal throne, a palace facade motif similar to Saqqara. If you ever been to the step pyramid of Zolja and you see the wall that go around that pyramid field, then you not just I don't believe it's just the pyramid field, but the pyramid of Zolja is designed in that way. You see, so you see the palace facade motif, Chirac-like imagery, a falcon associated with kingship, Horus symbolism. So this is deep. This is deep in Nubia. Okay, this deep in Nubia. So the dating matters. Costul, A group Nubia, 3500 to 3000 BC. And then you got Narmer, Egyptian first dynasty, 3100 BC. Now, but what's clear when you go to this date in this chronology right here, you can look down where it says 3800 BC, possible founding in Nubia of earliest known monarchy. Okay, of earliest known monarchy. Then you got the A group in Lower Nubia, 3500 to 28. See, and they always gonna try to keep it right there, but it's clear that what later became Egypt came from the south. It's no doubt about it. It's no doubt about it. Nobody who knows the proper information would even debate it anymore. That debate is over with. Okay. And so you see here, you talking about 3800 possible founding in Nubia of earliest known monarchy. And then you got Menes, who takes or Narmer, who unites Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt. You're talking about over 700 years. That ain't even close. That ain't even close. You talking about 700 years between Narmer uniting Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt, and possible founding in Nubia of earliest known monarchy. That's 700 years. So that's clear. And what was so powerful about what they found at Costul? They found cemeteries down there, royal cemeteries that they could not deny because they were highly advanced. The people had jewelry, had no different than the first dynasty of Egypt. They had pottery, they had furniture, they had all jewelry. You could tell when the people are wealthy. Some people, you just get a grave. These people had large tombs, like almost exactly as the tombs that were in Abydos. And at the top is Abydos. That's the oldest cemetery, royal cemetery of Egypt. The oldest royal cemetery of Egypt is at Abydos. And so you can see from Costul, matter of fact, let me see how many miles. First, I'm gonna see how many miles from Aswan to Kush, so we can get a understanding how deep. Because Aswan is Nubia, so we already know that. So I want to see how many miles is it from the distance from Aswan to Kush is 40 miles, 35 to 40 miles. Okay, so you see, so that's south. Okay, that's south. That's even further than Aswan. I'm gonna see how far Abydos. Let's see. Abydos to Kush. So you talking about 175 to 180 miles. You see, 75 to 180 miles. So, but those two cemeteries at Abydos and Kush, they could tell that they were, that they had come out of that same lineage. They were, they were burials for royalty. You see, and you can see some of the pictures on there, how deep the and the vases, they had large vases. You see what I'm saying? Furniture and everything that the pharaohs in Egypt had. You see? So let me see. So here we go. So you got Aswan, you got Kush. So you see here that this is deep in the south. So this is Nubia. Okay, and so you see that 3800 BC possible founding in Nubia of earliest known monarchy. This is showing clear that Nubia is far older than anything in Egypt. Okay, far older than anything in Egypt. And then the very next time that we tap in, you feel what I'm saying? I'll show you some of the imagery from the tombs down in Nubia. Okay, we'll show some of the tombs, the vases, and everything that was down there in yeah, yeah, in Nubia, and that'll show you, that they been knew this. This is not something that people just found out 2 days ago. This has been known, and whoever wrote this book was very clear about it. And then when you go to Chicago, you got the what is it? The Oriental Institute of Chicago. They got all of that material. They got a lot of what was in them tombs is in Chicago. So if you want to get a chance, if you ever get a chance to get up there, then you can get an opportunity to see the incense burner and whatever came out, vases and furniture that came out of them tombs. You can most definitely get up there and check it out and see, and it's worth it. Okay, and so why this matters, and it said, wait a minute, let me get down here. Let me tap back up in here. So so we did we touched on that that Nubia go back 3800 BC, far older than anything in Egypt. And a lot of times they want to start with the 25th dynasty, but who are the kings of Nubia? See, there's no mentioning of the queens of Nubia before the 25th dynasty. You see, there's no mentioning of who is the kings and queens in Nubia before the 25th dynasty. And I'm quite sure they probably got a hold to some dynastic information about Nubia, and they probably just ain't even putting it out like that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You say I gotta wait a minute. Hold on. I don't even know what they talking about right there. You say a chorus. I don't know what the hell they talking about. Yeah, we're in the house. We're in the house. But anyway, let me stay focused. And so, but again, so this is we dealing with the and also, you know, going from 30. So if you take it from 3800 BCE, if you take it from 30, matter of fact, if you take it from 3800 BC, Nubia lasted over more than 4,000 years. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you got this. You got to stack some more time on top of that. You see, because if you take it from 3,800 BC, you take it from 3,800 BC, and it went into the AD period. So Nubia lasted clearly over 3,000 some years. Lasted over over 300 3,000 over 3,000 years as a nation. So it lasted even longer. It lasted even longer than Egypt. Okay, it lasted even longer than Egypt. You feel what I'm saying? So we just tapping in. We're gonna, as we touch on this, we're gonna go in deeper. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back with some pictures of Kush, and so you can see what they found in Upper Egypt. I mean, Upper Nubia, and so you can see these tombs. What were in the tombs? How massive these tombs was, and why they flooded them out. They flooded out all them tombs, a lot of them temples. And matter of fact, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna show you when they put that Aswan Dam in there, how many temples that they flooded out. Okay, I appreciate y'all family for being here. This is the general. Be black. We still doing it strong. Stay focused. Stay focused. Believe me when I tell you, we in first. Believe that. You see what I'm saying? That's right. We still in first. Don't believe it. You feel what I'm saying? This is General Cyrus said. He said, "Hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Boom. Black power."